That's right, sports fans. Mikey T here at the Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting online. We've got tips, analysis, and predictions. And here we are, Wednesday, April 30th. I took Tuesday off because I got slaughtered on the night before when I had the Washington Nationals plus 1.5 against the Mets. It was a loser. It was a 5-star loser that took me down to reality again, as once again it's proved to be true. Those winning streaks and losing streaks, and when they come together, there is chaos. And Mikey T did weather the chaos on Tuesday. We took the day off, we studied, we picked ourselves up by the bootstraps, moving forward at a high rate of speed right here in the Sportsbook. Not doing it down south, out east, out west, up northern territory. No, right here in the Great Lakes state. I got my act together, regrouped, went and got a new Yankee hat, got some new tees, sporting the Yankee pinstripes as always. They're visiting the Baltimore tonight, Orioles. So they'll be at Camden Yards going for Go Yankees. Tigers finish off the series today in Houston. And Yankees, Tigers, always. Cubbies going on the road to Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Dodgers. A lot of matchups in the MLB. NBA action. Golden State still hanging tough, looking to close out Houston on the 3-1 road trip, I should say, at Houston on the road. Minnesota at the Lakers tonight, looking to close out. All these teams in the NBA playoffs playing defense. Playing defense, you kidding me? During the season, no D. Now we got D. Notice those totals up and down. Straight bets, parlays, teasers, prop bets. I don't like putting them prop bets together, trying to predict, other than, if you're following, studying and knowing your material, those number 4 and 5 hitters, the people that are on first base for depending whatever team you're going to look for, the high percentage Dodgers, Yankees, Mets, high scoring teams, low scoring teams. Know your material. Low ERA, not having given up a lot of home runs. Ground ball pitchers going to Colorado under 10.5 runs proves to be true on the ground ball pitchers. Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. Upwards of 67%. There is bump in the road. There are bumps in the road. If you're new to this station, you'll realize there are bumps in the road. But in the description, hit the Discord. Get over to the community lounge and voice chat with myself, Mikey T, or the other sporting players about the issues going on. Who's getting drafted? Who's not getting drafted? Who's playing? Who's not? Who's hurt? Who's not? Who's hot? Mikey T. Dot those I's and cross those T's with Mikey T. I make it rain, people. Sports betting is $1 billion a year industry, and Michigan is leading the country in online gambling. Yes, you know it is. It's a key figure in the sports betting world. You've got to know your material. You've got to pinpoint the accuracy. The more information you take in, the better the results will be when you put out. And you get in this life what you put in, baby. Study. Win. Cash. All I do is bet on these games and I win. And I do lose. I'm not perfect. It's no scam here. I'm not bragging. I don't have that horn right now. It's not fitting in my pocket anyways. It's on the shelf. What's the toot about when you win 4? Win, 4 wins. 5th loss. Money management. If the winner was a little bit more than the chicken dinner. When you get a chicken dinner, it's not a bad thing. You survive. You keep that bankroll moving forward. The past is the past. I can't dwell on losing the other night on a 5-star. I got more 5 stars in my pocket, baby, with Mikey T. MLB action, NBA action, Stanley Cup of hockey finals coming to you live. UFC cage fighting. How about the Derby? Running for the Roses this Saturday at Churchill Downs in Kentucky. Got 20 horses going. Baffert's back from suspension. Lucas has got a horse in. Billy Mott. Horse gonna come off the pace with a lot of steam down the stretch and get the victory. Very unlikely going to be a wire-to-wire dash. Know your material. Study, get a form. Track conditions going to be very important this Saturday. The weather, sloppy track, heavy track. Is it a fast track? Is it a slow track? Horses are going to set the pace. There's going to be mid-range horses coming on the outside, forcing someone up inside, outside, and then down the stretch for the win of the Kentucky Derby, people. All this going on this week. Mikey T's here, touching on all the issues. Sports betting is $1 billion a year industry. You might as well get a piece of the pie. Study, know your material. Don't change your mind. You talk less. You listen more. And move forward. It's not like we're losing our consumers' power money or our car payment money or any of the bill money. This is extra. This is the spending cash, people. Hitting upwards of 67%. We're all making money. We're all making money. So, and the thing is, I'm not bragging on the games because there's so many games. I'm just bragging on the point that I win on the games that I select. I study, I know my material, and then there's 20 games. I dissect it down to 4 or 5. I further dissect down to 2 or 3, and I pick 1 or 2 and go with the strongest plays that I like. And I guarantee you there's going to be sweating involved, people. I'm not playing the game. All I'm doing is researching the stats and the facts and the moment at hand. Then I use financial planning and I get through that game into the next game, into the next game, and it becomes kind of like sports betting / financial planning. Because if you win 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row, and then you bet everything you won from those 7, 8 games in a row, and you lose that 9th game, your record would be 8 wins and 1 loss, and you lost everything you owed. How stupid is that? That's ridiculous. I don't do that. I'm never going to do that. And I don't advise anybody to do that. You win this game, you win that game, you win this game, you win that game, you win 7 and 8, 9 in a row. And then everything that you've won on those 8 games, you're bragging, you're happy, you've got a lot of money because you've won all those games in a row. And then you take it all and you bet it on the next game and it's a loser. That's what you would be as a loser. Have an L blinking on your forehead. That's not what Mikey T in the sportsbook's part of. We win, 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 we lose, we win, we lose, we win, we lose, 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 we win, we lose. It's back and forth. All I know, at the end of the season, at the end of the year, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, however you're playing, Mikey T's hitting in games at upwards of 67%. Put a smile on your face and educate yourself. If you don't know, make that call. Get into the lounge. MLB action today. A lot of road teams. New series will start. Pick and choose. Don't outdo yourself. When you're putting together a parlay, throw a couple prop bets in, but try to money manage where you can just keep going forward. Even if you do hit one in the road, it's not totally putting you out of action. I'd like to play certain teams on the road versus home dogs, just for the fact that home teams sometimes choke. Home teams are known to maybe choke at home and play better on the road. Other teams are known to play good at home and choke on the road. That's where you come up with them sayings: home dog, home favorite; road dog, road favorite. It just depends on what game we're talking about. Those winning streaks and losing streaks, I base it on the last 10 games. How's this team going? Upward movement, downward movement, no movement. Last 10 games: 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 5 and 5, 6 and 4, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 1 and 9, 0 and 10. Which direction is this team going? Teams don't continue to just continuously go in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? And they don't just continuously just win, 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 win. And they don't just lose, 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 lose. There's them streaks. I told you, those winning streaks and losing streaks. And the information that you pick. So listen to me. When you've got the menu, whether you're betting NBA, MLB, NHL, horses, Olympics, Asian ping pong, or whatever it is, You've got to study and know your material and don't outdo your bankroll. And then get as much information as possible. Statistics, it's math. And you're looking to do prop bets on how these players are going to play. Well, go to the key game. And I found in the NBA, a good stat to go over is the points, rebounds, and assists. Points, rebounds, and assists. So they're putting it right out there. This player's a known scorer, he's a known rebounder, and he's a known guy to get assists. So any kind of scoring that night, points, rebounds, and assists, I get 3 chances to accumulate my points on that particular player. So analyze the game, study what player's going up, how's the matchups, and if that's the game, that's the player, you might want to go to the opposing team and look at what points, rebounds, and assists going on that player on that side of the team. So just depending on points, rebounds, and assists, it could either be on the team that you're going for, or it just as well could be on the team that you're going against. Quarterback, passing for yardage. Oh, I love that. Teams match up different. Defenses play different. Zone coverage, man coverage. Is he the pocket passer? Are they got a strong running game? If he's got a strong running game, he's not going to be a passer. So you got to put it together. When do you fire on them prop bets? Quarterbacks that throw for a lot of yardage going up against the teams that have poor pass defense. Yes, I like that. MLB action. Is the guy going to hit a home run tonight? Well, take the chances. The Dodgers teams, the Yankee teams, those home run hitters. Are they going to hit a home run tonight? Judge? Bellinger hits home runs. Judge hits home runs. Soto for the Mets hits home runs. All those home run hitters hit home runs for the teams, right? But then if you want to get juicier odds, depending on your bankroll, here, let me explain a little bit of my logic. The second basemans, those usually get good prop bets on hitting home runs. Second basemans. Because they're usually not home run hitters. But if you can get a game, if you're wanting to play a prop bet, look at who the second baseman is for either of the teams. Second basemen tend to hit home runs when they got juicy odds. DHs, when they hit home runs, I don't like doing a DH because you might only get 1 or 2 at bats. But DHs hit home runs. First basemen hit home runs too. So you want the player, if you're hitting home runs, RBIs, scoring runs, or building on them stats, you want the guy that's going to be in there for the most length of time, probably the whole 9 innings. So your sluggers, you check out your sluggers. You check out your guys hitting for base hits. And then you check out the guys hitting for average. And I'll tell you what, I found that second basemen that get off on hitting home runs, you get juicy odds. I know I've tasted those fruits. First basemen, they get off on hitting home runs. Or each team, depending on what game you like, depending on what team you're following, they've got their known home run hitters. Their RBI guys, batting 5, batting 4. The 4 batter, the 5 batter, whoever that particular team is. The A's, they got, even the cheap teams have got their number 4 hitter that could hit a home run. You get juicy odds on a shitty team, second baseman hitting a home run. That's if that prop bet is for you. And then it's all relevant. Tips, analysis, and predictions. This is Mikey T at the Sportsbook. It's Wednesday, April 30th, May. Tomorrow's May 1st. How about that? We turn our attention coming back off a bad loss. We had 4 winners in a row, 6 bets in a row, and then we have a horrible loss. We take it upside. We lose. We take the day off. We study. We regroup. We got 17 baseball games today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 baseball games today. 2 NBA games today. And we got 3 hockey games today. We got UFC this weekend. Mikey T here at the Sportsbook. Try to bring something new to you and informalize you guys on it's just not, I'm over here bragging, look how great I am because I win all the time and all that. That's what they do out Vegas. That's what they do out in Atlantic City and down south and over in the Bahamas and everything. But Mikey T here's at the Sportsbook. I'm a Michigan Wolverine, Michigan State Spartan, a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, a Tom Brady fan. We win. We have winners. I have winners on the daily. I've been gambling since fucking 16 15 years old, going to the horse track, poker games, dice, tables, craps, secret places for gambling, sports betting. It's $1 billion a year industry. You fly under the radar. Toot a horn when you got some attention. You know I can pick them games. Hit the Twin Super of Hazel. Pick these winners. March Madness, 16 games in a row. Win, 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 win. 16 in a row, baby. Nothing lasts forever. It couldn't have been a 17th. But I build them streaks. 3-4 games, winning streaks, losing streaks. Never lost more than 4 in a row. Here we are live. Mikey T in the Sportsbook. You enjoy yourself. Enjoy the games tonight. Go Tigers, go Yankees. And we'll see you at the NHL, NBA playoffs at the finish line with Mikey T at the Sportsbook. Have a great day.